Hey guys, welcome to another video. On today's topic, I want to share with you guys what I did and what I changed in my business to go from making $50,000 a year to over $500,000 a year in over a year and a half. And so if you guys are looking to grow your business, but you're struggling to do that, you're probably making the same mistakes I was making. And when I fixed this one major philosophy or error I was doing in my business, it changed everything. And it opened up the world of possibilities for me to grow exponentially. So on today's lesson, I want to share with you guys the lessons I've learned on what I did that changed everything. And I want to share with you the steps that I took to actually get there. If we haven't met before, my name is Trung. On this channel, I help you become the boss of your business and your life. If you're looking to start a business but you have no idea where to start, or if you actually already have a business and you're looking to grow it but it's taken over your life, I'm here to help you get more flexibility, more freedom, and more fulfillment so that you can actually have more impact and actually make more money. Before we jump into today's actual tactics and strategies, I want to tell you guys actually what happened to cause me to come to this revelation. When I was building my photography business, I was working 30, 40 hours a week on the side hustle after my 40-hour day job. And I was working my butt off and I was just capped out at making about $50,000 a year, and I couldn't figure out how to make more money. And I realized the only way I was actually going to make more money is if I work so much more. And so if I wanted to double my income, I'd actually have to shoot twice as many weddings. And I realized I couldn't continue on that trajectory to actually grow to the level that I truly wanted to be. If I was going to continue doing it that way, I would be driving myself crazy and actually work myself into the ground and eventually burn out. So I knew that if I was continuing the way I was, it wasn't going to work. So I actually came to the realization that I cannot tie my income to my time, meaning trading time for money. So this is the biggest revelation I've ever had in my business. And when I came to this revelation, I knew I had to come up with a new path. And I knew it was a hard decision, but I knew that I could not continue my photography business any longer. I finished the weddings that I already had booked, and then I was on the quest to find a new business that I can actually leverage other people's time for my money. When I want the business to be making money when I'm not working. And I also wanted to be able to scale the business so that I'm not trading my time for money. And so that if I wanted to scale the business, I can do it by adding more people and more resources without taking more of my time. Fast forward a couple years, I decided to buy a Smoothie King franchise business. In doing so, I was able to build a team where the team every day is servicing my customers, making the smoothies, and I was taking a back step in the business where I could train a manager, and the manager is actually running the day-to-day operations of the business while I was sitting back making sure that the business is running okay. I spent less than 5 hours a week running this business as opposed to working 40 plus hours in my photography business where I was shooting. If I wasn't shooting in that business, I wasn't making money. Whereas in my Smoothie King, I spent 5 hours a week total on the business. That includes the time where I was meeting with the manager, meeting with my team to kind of talk about what they need to do for that whole week. I was spending time just making sure that the marketing plan was in place, making sure that my team was executing. But beyond that, I wasn't actually spending much time at the store. I was doing everything on my computer and on Zoom calls, and actually occasionally would come to the store. But I wasn't in the line of operation where it was critical for me to be there for the business to run like I was in my photography business. And so if you guys want to be able to scale your business, you have to take yourself out of the equation slowly. Obviously, you can't do this overnight. So you need to be able to build a team and delegate the tasks that you need in the business day in, day out to run the operations. And so if the business that you have right now, there are skills that you're doing right now that you can eventually delegate. And so the key and the big lesson in all of this is how do you disconnect the time that you have to spend in the business with how much money the business makes. Because if you tie your time to the amount of revenue the business makes, you are limited by the number of hours a day. And of course, your time, you obviously don't want to be spending 50, 80, 100 hours a week in this business, and it's tied to your time only. with my Smoothie King, I was able to leverage other people's time. So people right now are making smoothies for my customers, and I'm here making this video for you. And so what I did that was so key was change my philosophy of trying to me being the service provider to having other people in my system, in my business, providing the service for my customers. Building teams, building systems. And this is how I was able to scale. From within a year and a half of building the Smoothie King, I was generating more than $500,000 in revenue. So I went from working 40 plus hours a week on top of my regular day job to make only extra $50,000 in my side business to making $500,000 plus in my side hustle that is spending less than 2 hours a week, 5 hours a week on the business and making more than $500,000 a year for me. And so the big lesson is, guys, figure out how you can actually scale your business by building a team, building systems, and actually taking and leveraging other people's time for your money. So I hope you guys took and got a lot out of today's lesson. If you guys haven't already done so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, but also share this with anybody you think would actually benefit from these lessons that I'm giving out, and somebody's that looking to scale their business. This would actually be really relevant to what they're trying to do. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.